Time is the great silent companion of every human journey. It moves whether we notice it or not, ticking quietly in the background as we chase our dreams, face our challenges, and strive to become the best version of ourselves. There is wisdom in the idea, don't watch the clock, do what it does. Keep going. Because in the end, time doesn't pause for hesitation, nor does it linger in moments of doubt. It flows, persistent and unwavering, showing us that progress is built not by waiting, but by moving forward. Imagine yourself standing at the threshold of a new endeavor. The temptation to wait for the perfect moment, to watch and analyze every passing second, can be strong. But time teaches us its own lesson. Perfection is not found in stillness, but in motion. The clock never asks if you're about ready. It simply moves. And so too must you. Every tick is a gentle nudge, a reminder that opportunity is fleeting, and that action is the key to transformation. Throughout history, thinkers and philosophers have pondered the nature of time and progress. Lao Tzu, the ancient sage, once said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." This wisdom is echoed in the quiet persistence of the clock, which never leaps ahead, but advances steadily, one moment at a time. In your own life, embrace this principle. Focus not on how much remains to be done, but on the importance of moving forward, step by step, minute by minute. In the classical world, people lived by the cycles of nature, the rising and setting of the sun, the changing of the seasons. They understood that progress was a process, not an instant event. Seeds were planted with faith, knowing that harvest would come only with patience and care. The customs of old teach us to trust in the passage of time, to honor the journey rather than obsess over the destination. When you find yourself growing impatient, remember that the greatest trees once started as tiny, fragile sprouts. Their roots grew deep not by racing ahead, but by persisting through every challenge, every storm. Time is also a teacher of resilience. When obstacles arise, it can be tempting to stop, to give in to frustration or disappointment. But the clock never falters in its movement, no matter the circumstances. Even in the darkest night, time continues its steady march toward morning. In your own struggles, let this inspire you. When you face setbacks, remember that progress is not always visible, but it is always happening. Every effort, no matter how small, carries you closer to your goals. The ancient customs remind us of the importance of ritual and routine, not for their own sake, but as tools for perseverance. In the old days, people woke with the dawn, greeted the day with intention, and worked with diligence. These practices were more than habits. They were affirmations of purpose. Today, you can draw strength from these traditions, create your own rituals, moments of focus, reflection, and action. Let them anchor you, guiding you forward even when motivation wanes. Motivation is not a constant flame. It flickers, sometimes burning bright, and sometimes fading to embers. But discipline, the willingness to keep going, no matter how you feel, is the true engine of achievement. The clock never asks whether it feels inspired. It simply does its work. Adopt this mindset in your own life. When excitement wanes, rely on your commitment. Show up, even on the hard days. Progress is made not only in moments of passion, but in the quiet hours of persistence. As you move through life, remember that growth is often invisible. Just as the clock's hands move imperceptibly, so too do your efforts accumulate over time. Trust in the process. Every skill you practice, every challenge you face, every step you take, these are the building blocks of success. You may not see results immediately, but know that each moment is shaping the future you desire. In moments of doubt, look to the wisdom of the ancients. Lao Tzu taught that nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. This is the essence of the clock's lesson. Keep going, even when progress seems slow. The river carves valleys not by force, but by persistence. In your own journey, let patience and determination guide you. Celebrate small victories and honor the path you are walking. The customs of old also teach us the value of community. In ancient times, people supported one another through ritual and shared purpose. Today, you are not alone in your journey. Seek out mentors, friends, and companions who encourage you to keep moving forward. Share your struggles and your triumphs. Together, you can overcome obstacles and achieve more than you ever could alone. At Truyen Dongluk, we believe that every individual has the power to shape their destiny. The clock is not your enemy. It is your ally. It reminds you that every moment is an opportunity for action, for growth, for change. Don't watch the clock with anxiety or hesitation. Instead, let its steady movement inspire you. Stay present, stay focused, and keep pushing forward. Remember, greatness is not built in a single day. The most extraordinary achievements are the result of countless ordinary moments. Moments when you choose action over inaction, perseverance over surrender. When you feel discouraged, reflect on the wisdom of the ages. The journey is long, but every step matters. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in the power of time. In the end, what matters most is not how quickly you reach your destination, but how faithfully you travel the path. Let the clock be your guide, not as a measure of pressure, but as a symbol of hope. With every tick, you have another chance to move forward, to learn, to grow. The world is changed not by those who wait for the perfect moment, but by those who seize the present and shape it into something meaningful. So as you move through your days, remember, don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Let your journey be guided by persistence, wisdom, and faith. Embrace the traditions of the past, the lessons of the sages, and the quiet power of routine. Your dreams are within reach, not because time will deliver them to you, but because you have the courage to keep moving, one moment at a time. With each sunrise, greet the day with purpose. With each challenge, respond with resilience. With each setback, rise again. The clock will continue to move. Let it be a reminder that you too are unstoppable. The journey is yours and the time is now. Keep going.